Good morning and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll see Coulomb's law. What is Coulomb's law? Okay, Coulomb's law is the law for electrostatics first and gives relationship for, between the charge, the force between the two charges Q1 and Q2. Suppose we have 2 point charges Q1, Q2. Okay, what is the force that is acting on this due to this? You can find out or from the force acting on Q2 due to Q1. Okay, so if you take like that Q1, Q2, the force acting on this due to second one is given by this force F12 with direction like this. Similarly, this is the force acting on second one due to this. Okay, and these are the position vectors from the origin 0 this so this is from this point charge is at a distance of r1 from from the origin. Similarly, this is at r2. These are the position vectors. Okay, and the distance between this q1 q2 is given by the resultant r vector. Okay, so according to Coulomb's law, we say that Coulomb's law says that the force acting between 2 point charges q1 and q2 is directly proportional to the product of the two charges, that is q1 and q2, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Okay, so this is the basic Coulomb's law relation. So in Coulomb's law we have two conditions. First thing, we consider that q1 q2 are what do you say, are very small. That means the size of this is very small when compared with the distance between the 2 points. That is the first. And we say that these two charges are stationary. That means they are not moving. Then only we can get this. These are the assumptions we take. Okay. So this is a mathematical and K is a constant proportionality. We know that charge is expressed in coulombs and distance r is in meters. So force generally is, the units are newtons, and K is called the 1 by 4 pi epsilon epsilon r. Okay, epsilon naught and epsilon r, these are the where epsilon r is called the relative permittivity of the medium, and this is the epsilon naught, which is a constant. Okay, so therefore F is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon r q1 q2 by r square. Okay, and we know that because this q1 we have, it is also proportional to the uh, unit vector. Okay, so the charges are separated by distance r, so the r is given by distance between these two, that is r1 minus r2 or r2 minus n. So the unit vectors of this are a12, the vector a12 is given by r2 minus r1 by r and a2 minus r2 minus r1 bar. Okay, by r. So the force acting on this F12 is nothing but Q1 Q2 4 pi epsilon r into this unit vector AR12. So AR12 is nothing but Q1 Q2 4 pi epsilon r square. So AR12 is R1 minus R2 by R. So R, so similarly the force acting on this you can find out. Then we have n number of point changes. If we have number of charge, then you apply the superposition theorem. Okay, that means q1 q2 q3 like that n number of charges are there. Then we know that the position vectors you can write r1 r2 r3 r3. Then you can give the force acting on this is F is equals to q by 4 pi epsilon summation of I is equal to 0, but individually you have to find out. So this is for mm, endpoint charges. Okay, so this is the about the Coulomb's law. This is the first topic under electrostatic, which is giving the force relationship between 2 point charges. The force acting between 2 point charges, which is given by the Coulomb's law for electrostatics. Okay, next we will see electric field. So same thing, whatever we have find out from the equation. So electric field is nothing but due to a charge is the space around the unit charge in which it experiences a force. Okay, electric field due to a charge is the space around the unit charge in which it experiences a force. So there is a charge in the space up to which you are so electric field strength or electric field strength is defined as the force per unit charge. Mathematically, E is equals to F by Q. So force is nothing but E into Q. Already you got force equation and you multiply with that charge. So this is the form. So electric field intensity is force by charge, or E is equals to F by Q. Okay. So this will become the electric field form. Okay. Due to 1 point. Already we have seen from Coulomb's law. So Q1 by 4 pi epsilon R, because we have to divide by R, 1Q get cancelled. Okay. So for n number of point charge, it is given by this equals charge into distance by time. Okay. So this is about the electric field intensity and force. Okay, which is given by the Coulomb's law. That's all in this video. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank